Boss, can I get a flat white?
Mm-hmm.
How much is that?
$2.90.
Do you take Gascoin?
Gascoin?
Gascoin, the new crypto for Gary's Economics, the YouTube channel. It's Gascoin. It's worth £147.20, mate. More than a flat white.
Let me have a look. I hate to break it to you, boss. They're worth nothing.
Gone down to zero, yeah? Okay, you keep the coffee. We're gonna do one on crypto. Crypto, Bitcoin, NFTs, everybody's talking about them. If you take away one single message from this video, I want it to be this. All of these investments are extremely risky, and it's completely possible that you can lose 100% of any money you invest in them. Look, right now these things are being advertised on buses. They're being advertised on footballers' jerseys. There's millions of people all over Instagram and YouTube telling you they've made thousands of pounds on it. Probably even your friends are saying this. Every single video I post on this channel, I get scam comments saying you can make loads of money on Bitcoin. All of these things come together to give the impression that these are safe, reliable investments. Nothing could be further from the truth, okay? I'm in touch with gambling organizations, and they're seeing a massive increase of people with addictions to crypto trading and massive losses from it. I've had friends personally lose enormous amounts of money. You need to understand these are super dangerous investments, and you can lose any money you put in. Next, we're gonna talk about what cryptocurrency actually is. Cryptos like Bitcoin are an unbacked monetary system. What that means is they're not backed by anything real. Look, if you buy Apple stock, you own a part of those Apple stores and some of those Apple products. If you buy Tesco stock, you literally own a part of those supermarkets. If you buy a house, you get a house you can live in. If you buy gold, you get a little bar of gold. If you buy Bitcoin, all you have is a Bitcoin. You can't exchange that legally for anything. It gives you no legal ownership rights. Nothing could make this more clear than the situation of NFTs, non-fungible tokens. In this case, celebrities like John Terry and Paris Hilton sell little pictures of monkeys on the internet that look a little bit like them, sometimes for millions of dollars. People who buy them often think it gives them the legal copyright rights to these pictures. But then they find actually they don't legally own anything. All they've bought is a little token on the internet saying they own it with no associated legal rights. It's the same with Bitcoin, it's the same with crypto. You don't own any real assets, you don't have any legal rights. It is a totally unbacked monetary system. And I know exactly what you're thinking. You're thinking regular money is exactly the same. Central banks are printing hundreds of billions of pounds and dollars, and they're devaluing the pound in your pocket. They're devaluing your savings, they're devaluing your wages, and you're looking for a safer place to invest. That is 100% true, and I've said the same thing on my channel. But listen, just because money is a bad investment, that doesn't mean you should start buying made up internet money. Look, if some guy came to your city and said, look, your money is a bad investment, you should buy this brand new internet money I've created, would you do it? Look, the vast majority of the owners and creators of these cryptocurrencies are very, very wealthy people. And they're convincing you to buy their internet points with your real money, and they're using that real money to buy your mum's houses. That is what is happening here. And listen, I know there are people who are not going to want to hear this message. There are people who might even be getting angry. There are people who are invested in Bitcoin who desperately want it to go up. Listen, I know that. And I know we've created a country here where ordinary, hard-working young men and women can work every hour of the week and save up every penny and still not even be able to buy a house. Listen, I know we've created a society where it's almost impossible for people from poor backgrounds to become rich. And I know if you create that society, then ordinary people are going to be desperately looking for another alternative, a way out. And I know that these very wealthy people are using those fears and insecurities to try and get you to buy into these points on the internet. And they're taking your real money in return for that. Listen, this is not a way out. This is a trap. But you know what upsets me more? We live in a country where ordinary families are getting poorer generation after generation. The home ownership rate is collapsing. People are being pushed further and further into debt. We've got a billionaire chancellor who's raising taxes on ordinary people whilst cutting taxes on millionaires and billionaires. And while all this is happening, some of our smartest, brightest young people have been convinced that the only thing they can do against this is trade pictures of monkeys on the internet. Listen, there's a real fight going on here, okay? The rich and the super rich are getting richer and richer and taking the real resources that the families of this country need. Ordinary people are getting poorer. They've got the money, the power, and the newspapers. The only thing we've got is that there's more of us and we're smarter. The only way we can protect the financial position of ordinary families in this country is by coming together. Look, if you're a crypto trader out there, we need you. Come together and help us fight back. Look, these guys are selling you a dream here. It's a dream that if you trade their coins and their monkeys on the internet, then you can be a millionaire. And while you're doing that, they're gonna take our wealth and our houses. It's a trap. Don't fall for it. So what do you do instead? Number one, you educate yourself. I've got a video on this channel about the basics of investing. I've also got a video explaining what is wealth. Understand what real wealth is and what you can do to protect yourself and your family. Number two is push back, man. Don't accept a system that is so unequal. Push for better wealth distribution and for a tax system that taxes billionaires on a higher rate than you pay your tax. And number three is share this message. We need to get people together if we're gonna push back and make things better. Anyway, I've been looking for an investment that's safer than Bitcoin, and I think I might have finally found one. Keep watching.